a slew of finishing moves and a whole new cast of playable characters focusing on the most legendary warriors from the first 3 seasons of the show. Warriors like William Wallace, Alexander the Great, Shaka Zulu, Vlad the Impaler, Hannibal, and Genghis Khan. But don't take my word for it. Check it out yourself. Here's an exclusive first look at Deadliest Warrior Legends.
It will be my pleasure to kill you.
Come now, we can be friends.
In the afterlife.
Destroy them all!
By this earth, I swear undying enmity to you.
Let's begin.
You guys should make sure to check out Deadliest Warrior Legends when it comes out later this summer on Xbox Live and PSN. And of course, Deadliest Warrior is back for an all-new season on Spike starting Wednesday, July 20th at 10 p.m. Then every Wednesday after that, only on Spike. All right, well, now we're going to move on to a big announcement that happened just a few hours ago live on Spike. Halo 4 and the Halo anniversary. And joining me to discuss that, we've got Frank O'Connor from 343 Studios, the franchise director. So Halo is back in a big way. Frank, let's talk about Halo 4. Master Chief is awake.
Master Chief's awake. Cortana's back. It's a teaser, obviously, and it's CG. There's a few things in there the hardcore are definitely going to spot and recognize and hopefully be excited about. But we've been working on this game for quite some time now with a lot
Brand
of people.
new engine, obviously, at 343, right?
We're not talking about the engine right now, but there's some interesting stuff we're doing technologically, for sure.
Okay, well, we'll hear more about that. It's coming holiday 2012, obviously.
That's right.
With Cortana. Do we know where Master Chief's fighting?
People who finished Halo 3 on Legendary have probably got a good idea where that teaser takes place, yeah.
All right, well, we will see more about Halo 4 in the future. Let's talk about Halo Anniversary. You announced that. It's coming November 15th. Is that a retail game, a download game?
It's a retail game. It's not a full-price retail game. It's actually kind of a bargain, in my opinion. There's a lot of stuff comes in the
like
package.
ODST price, like $39?
We'll talk about that later this week, I think.
Okay.
But there's a lot in there. There's a full campaign. Obviously, it's Halo. It's remastered. We have a graphics layer running on top of the exact Halo CE physics and gameplay engine, so it feels exactly like Halo. And if you don't believe that, there's a button you can press. It'll switch between classic and anniversary mode, so you can see just exactly how that layer of detail works. And 7 multiplayer maps, 6 of them conventional competitive multiplayer. They all work in the Reach engine, so you can still play in the Reach ecosystem. And one more map will be a firefight map set in a fairly appropriate Halo Combat Evolved level.
Now, the multiplayer I know is going to be on the Halo Reach engine, right?
That's right, yeah. We just wanted to make sure that we kept the community going and didn't interrupt or split the player base in a meaningful or impactful fashion, and also people have just gotten used to a lot of the new systems. We'll be making sure that those maps get the classic treatment, though, and we'll be making sure that matchmaking reflects the classic modes.
Awesome. All right. Well, it is Halo Anniversary coming in November, and then Holiday 2012.
Holiday
it's going to
2012.
be the brand new Halo 4 coming from Microsoft. All right. Well, we've got a lot more coming up, but Justine, what's going online right now?
Well, Jeff, let's see. On Facebook, Andre S. says Battlefield 3 is going to rock our socks off.
Yes.
And let's see, we've got some Twitter comments as well. J.O. Scamp on Twitter says Battlefield 3 and Mass Effect 3. They are super excited. Is there anything Dead Space? That would be
People
grand.
are excited. All right, well, Daniel is over in the demo lounge with Prototype 2. DK, what's going on over there?
What's up, Jeff? I'm here with Matt Armstrong from Radical Entertainment, taking a look at Prototype 2, new story, new characters, new gameplay mechanics. Let's take a look at the gameplay and walk us through what we're seeing, Matt.
Sure, okay. So what you're about to see here is one of our open world components. It's basically an infected lair. So once you jump into this area, it's kind of like an infected treasure trove, if you like. And Heller, our brand new protagonist here, he's basically, he's out to get certain enemies, like this brand new character, one of our new guys, the Spiked Brawler. And by defeating this guy and consuming him, you'll be able to upgrade your powers. Each of the powers in the game now has the ability to go through several stages of upgrade.
Tell us a little bit about this new main character. Why the decision to switch, and what is he going to be offering that we didn't see in the first game?
So we decided that Prototype wasn't really ever about just Alex Mercer. It was about the Blacklight virus and how the Blacklight virus really kind of affects everything in the world. And we figured that we had an interesting opportunity to tell a brand new story, a very different story this time around, with a character who is effectively a victim of what Mercer unleashed in the first game. So Heller is somebody who lost his wife and child to the initial infection and holds Mercer personally responsible for that.
And in terms of the combat, what have you done to make this game has always been a little over the top and edgy in terms of that. Have you upped it even more this time around?
Yeah, it's still absolutely totally over the top. And what we're trying to do as much as anything is trying to keep that core of the crazy mass pitch battles that made Prototype so different from anything else that was out in the market, but really give the player much more control over the environment, allow them to really read the enemy attacks, see it coming, and making sure that they've actually got the tools to respond to it and set themselves up for a really devastating counter.
And I understand there's going to be some more in-air type of gameplay, is that correct? Or what are we looking at in terms of using the environments to your advantage?
We're not really doing much in terms of in-air stuff, but what we are doing is basically, you'll see here that as you're fighting these brand new guys, the Juggernauts, you can use what's called the tactical jump as a way of responding to it. And when you use the tactical jump to leap over the top of an enemy, then it gives you that moment just like that, and also dismember them. You can take them apart piece by piece, which is actually really cool. Because you get that opportunity to, by ripping an arm off, you'll deny him one of his big attacks, or by tearing a leg off, the enemy will be moving much more slowly through the environment.
Well, sounds like fun to me. We appreciate you stopping by and checking out Prototype 2. You want to stick around for sure, because coming up after the break, we've got Modern Warfare 3.
Love games as much as we do? Make sure to like the Game Trailers Facebook page for access to exclusive E3 content.
You're working with the big boys now.
Enjoy live streams of all the E3 media briefings, plus get exclusive videos and photos from the show floor. Also, follow Game Trailers on Twitter to get news updates around the clock, and use the hashtag GTE3 to see what our community is saying about the biggest announcements. Feel like you're at E3, Game Trailers social media. GameTrailers.com lets you take E3 on the go with live video streaming of all the major press conferences right to your iPhone, iPad, or Android smartphone. You can't get to a computer or TV, take E3 with you anywhere right in the palm of your hand. Log on to GameTrailers.com on your iOS or Android device right now to get access to the latest news, hottest trailers, and most importantly, our continuing live E3 coverage right in the palm of your hand. No E3 badge, no problem. We have you covered at GameTrailers.com. Want around-the-clock coverage of E3? Whether it's from a computer, your TV, or mobile device, look no further than GameTrailers.com and GTTV on Spike. Find E3 on any device, anytime. The only place to go for the biggest moments of E3, live and in high definition, is GameTrailers.com. With over 20 hours of uninterrupted live coverage, including every major press conference, jaw-dropping demos, and exclusive interviews from the site that delivers the games that matter most. Coming up at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific, EA rolls in the big guns. And we've got exclusive coverage of Game Changers EA 2011 preview from the Orpheum Theater. See the first demos of Battlefield 3, Mass Effect 3, and many more surprises. Later at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Pacific, Ubisoft is live in LA. We've got the breaking news. See Assassin's Creed Revelations for the first time live from the Los Angeles Theater at Ubisoft's 2011 E3 press conference. And if that wasn't enough, the day ends with the Sony press conference from the LA Sports Arena. Uncharted 3, Resistance 3, the NGP, what will Sony have in store, and live on stage. All the answers are coming your way live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Game Trailers. From there, get some rest before GT powers up for Day 2 of E3 All Access Live. Tuesday morning, we're back at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific for live coverage as Nintendo unveils its new console at its 2011 E3 media briefing. Following the briefing, stay tuned to GT for an exclusive interview with Nintendo President Reggie Fils-Aimé and a full day of exclusive game demos and reveals. And And remember, the coverage doesn't stop there. It's actually just the beginning. Once the show floor opens, we don't sleep. Know that Game Trailers will have hundreds of videos, demos, gameplay, trailers, and interviews posted free, in HD, and before anywhere else, 24 hours a day. Can't get to a TV or computer during E3 week? No problem. Game Trailers' presence will be felt not only on our website, but across more platforms than ever with an E3 web app for iPhone and Android, live streaming and exclusive content on Facebook, up-to-the-minute breaking news on our Twitter feed, and an iPad-optimized live streaming player. Did you get all that? Not to worry, the entire schedule of the week's events, plus the domain for all E3 news, video, and media can be found at GameTrailers.com/E3. Nobody does it bigger or better. The moments that change the gaming industry happen first and only on GameTrailers.com, live at E3, broadcasting around the world.
Hey guys, we're back here live at E3, and the world exclusives just keep on coming. You saw Modern Warfare 3 live for the first time in the Xbox briefing, and now I'm here with two familiar faces, Glenn Schofield from Sledgehammer Games and Robert Bowling from Infinity Ward, because in Xbox we saw the second part of the New York battle in Modern Warfare 3, and now we're going to see the start of that battle with an exclusive level, right?
Right, this is Black Tuesday. This is takes place right after Modern Warfare 2 ends. You know, the whole eastern seaboard of the United States is on fire and battles raging, and we take you into the heart of Manhattan.
Sounds exciting.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what I love about this is it really embodies what the Call of Duty campaign is all about. You know, you have that high-speed gameplay. There's huge set-piece moments, but now we're taking it out of the outskirts, bringing it into the major cities. You're seeing this awesome action in places you've never expected.
Can't wait to check it out. Here is the Spike world premiere of Modern Warfare 3 Black Tuesday.
Get switched on. We gotta move now.